Hi there, Dr. Andrea Schnowske from Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health in the Peoria Metro Center and our YouTube channel, Health and Horsepower. This week, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the hidden reason why kids may be struggling to focus at school. And it's not just because, or could be because, they have ADHD. The reality is that kids' nervous systems set the tone for how they approach life and their environment. So if they are under chronic stress, whether that is physical stress from being overscheduled between school and sports and extracurricular activities, or whether that is emotional stress from potentially having some upsets going on and not being able to express that emotion, or sometimes just environmental stress from having a messy room or having kind of a chaotic household or fighting within the home. Or even instability in the home, that can cause nervous systems to become imbalanced. And that means that your body is stuck in fight or flight mode. When your body's in fight or flight mode, it can't really rest and focus and try to make memories. A lot of times we found in the research that when children are under stress and do have a lot of trauma going on in their life as a child with instability and things like that, their body struggles to actually make memories. That's why a lot of times, if you talk to people that have had a traumatic childhood or were raised in chaotic environments or stressful environments, they may not have much memory of their childhood. And that's because their body was stuck in fight or flight mode. So they can't make memories, they can't focus, they struggle with staying still and being able to focus on one task at a time. So the reality is, if we have a nervous system that is overwhelmed, if we have a child that is having trouble focusing, it may not necessarily because of ADHD, it may not necessarily because they need medication. They may need a stability system set up so that their bodies can get out of fight or flight and get into that mode where they are stable, secure, and know what to expect and potentially have a routine and also have outlets for them to manage their emotions and manage their stress levels so that they're not constantly stuck in that fight or flight mode. In our office, we sit down with families and we can kind of talk a little bit more about, number one, how to kind of get them out of that fight or flight mode, but also lifestyle and nutrition, sleeping habits, as well as sometimes even chiropractic care or nutrition care and herbal remedies that can actually help to balance their nervous system and help support their bodies to get out of that fight or flight mode. So if you or one of your children need some help with that, please call our office 309-689-6200 or check out our website, freedompeoria.org. You can request an appointment. A lot of times we'll do a meet and greet where we just sit down, kind of talk about what's going on, and I can give you some quick and easy suggestions to get started. If there's a more complex case, sometimes we may need to order labs. We may need to figure out what's going on or schedule further exams or consultations or lab testing to actually get a handle on what's going on in their body. So, like I said, if you want some help, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to sit down and help for your family so we can set up a way that these kids can be successful and focused and succeed this school year.